Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rova, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. You know, when I do these videos, I try to get the conversation started about things that matter to the average, everyday American. Things that are not being discussed, not being talked about at all, but definitely not enough. And the one thing that I've talked to you about is the American healthcare industry, and that the American healthcare industry has failed. It's not is failing. It has fucking failed, and failed in spectacular fashion. Right? And I'm going to give you an example. Right? I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. My mother's best friend, okay? Her husband has cancer. And is a veteran, has good health insurance, and they're worried that he broke his hip. And the real worry is that the cancer has spread. So when I say the American healthcare industry has failed, nobody's talking about it. We're talking about the Panama Canal and daylight savings time, right? So I'm going to give you an example. So she rushed him, my mother's best friend, rushed him, her husband, to the hospital, where they sat, not even taken back, right? Not even taken back to the ER. They sat in the waiting area for 6 hours. Nothing. Right? 6 hours. And then they finally get back and they say, we're going to send you downtown to the doctors that have better experience with cancer, cancer treatment, cancer diagnosis, all that stuff, right? So they were there at that hospital for about 8 hours, right? And then they said, and nothing happened, no tests, no nothing, absolutely sweet fuck all, nothing. The man is sitting there with cancer and a fractured hip. And then they say, yeah, go to another hospital. Go to the hospital downtown. And so still, they went to that hospital where they kept overnight. And I'm telling you right now, yes, he has a room, but that's it. No tests, hasn't seen a doctor, has cancer, is a veteran, health insurance, has not even seen a doctor, much less a test. We're not talking about those things, right? The failed healthcare system in America. How we treat our veterans. Can you imagine that? Because these are the things that matter to average, everyday Americans. Not getting talked about, though, is it? We're talking about the Panama Canal, daylight savings time, annexing Greenland, making Canada another state. We're not talking about health care and all the things that matter to you, average, everyday Americans. Cost of life, cost of living, inflation, and health care. The health care in America is a fucking disgrace. And you wonder why the Democrats lost in epic proportion? Look at the healthcare industry. Look at why the CEO of United Healthcare got his head blown off. Because when you push people and you break people, things happen. Life and the decisions and choices that come with it have consequences and repercussions. And when you push people until they break, bad things happen. Violence is never the answer. It is never right or okay to put your hand on another person or take a life. but I understand it. Because people understand violence. And right now, people are being pushed too far to where they break. I don't know what will come in 2025, but my whole purpose is to get the conversation started about things that matter to average, everyday Americans before it is too late. Like the healthcare crisis in America. He's a veteran. Great health insurance. Has cancer and hadn't even seen a doctor in 2 fucking days. Let that sink in about where America is the next time Rachel Maddow, Dana Bash, Jake Tapper, or somebody tells you that America is the envy, benchmark, the standard of the rest of the world. You tell them, TD told me this, so I'm pretty sure you're full of shit. I'm always here for you. And especially if you're having struggles with your mental health, my DM is always open. But let's get the conversation started about things that really matter. I do not talk to you about things. I'm not a person who feeds you shit and tell you it tastes good. I'm not one of these that feeding bullshit online that, oh, this is going to happen to Elon Musk and Trump and whatever else. It's all bullshit. King Trump's going to be in office for the next 8, 9, 10 years. And after that, it'll be Elon Musk. That's what you got to look forward to. But we have to do something. And we have to start fighting back. Love you.